Hello there. This might turn into a nightmare. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna watch it anyway. Hi, I'm Dave. Thanks for tuning in. And in my ongoing journey to discover more of Electric Callboy, I'm about to watch the music video to Hurricane for the first time. Now, full disclaimer, I have listened to this song before, but I haven't seen the music video yet. This song features a heavy amount of Schlager and death. In fact, I actually did a full album reaction to this album, Techno. I'm also gonna explain, translate the entire lyrics to this song and maybe even more Electric Callboy songs in the future for German language learners or people that are interested in the German language and culture. And just in case you may see a heavily edited version of this music video and me reacting to that, I'm really sorry in advance. I really tried to have my previous reaction to We Got the Moves to have it online unedited, but you know, I tried 4 or 5 different versions of it, heavily edited and here and there, and it just didn't work. I'm sorry, it got blocked every single time worldwide. But don't you worry, because either way you're gonna be able to watch my reaction and you're also gonna be able to watch my review. If you have 2 screens, put this video on one screen and the music video on the other screen. So, are you ready for Schlagercore? I hope you are, because I sure am. So, important disclaimer, for the faint of heart, this may be quite gory. It's fascinating because on the one hand I think I'm totally ready for this, and on the other hand I think I'm not ready for this at all. We're gonna find out together in 3, 2, 1, play. All right. Wow. Consequential, I mean, you know. Definitely fitting the Schlager lyrics. It's like an accident. I don't wanna, but I need to. Do it. Like, hashtag that escalated quickly, I guess. Wow. Yeah, right. Oh, it was a short song. Yeah, I remember. Okay, like, is what, like, excuse me? Most of the time I find words to describe things, but sometimes, man. So I guess it's also deathcore. Hard to argue against that, isn't it? That just happened. Yeah, Hurricane by Electric Callboy, the music video. Directed by Christopher Nolan. 10 Oscars. Honestly, I really, yeah. I really enjoyed this music video. I don't really watch too many gory horror movies anymore, to be honest. Like back in my teenage years, I really enjoyed watching them quite a lot. And I don't mind them, don't get me wrong. The good thing is, though, that it's very consequential, like I said during the music video, consequent. The band is consequent in the way they deliver their art. And in the sense of, you know, merging Schlager on the one hand with metalcore or deathcore or corecore. And they not only did that musically, but they also did that visually. The first part of the music video is like a pastiche, it's like a cliche of Schlager. Traditional German hit songs, classic German hit songs, very catchy, easily accessible with very light, shallow, mellow topics, love, world peace, you know, all the good things in life, and very shiny. This actually is what, you know, I'm not a Schlager expert by far, but from what I've seen, this is definitely something that you may find in like proper Schlager music videos. Overproduced, superficial, no worries in life, you know, seemingly everything's perfect and all that kind of stuff. That is typically Schlager. I really love the way they approached this. That was really unterhaltsam, entertaining. And also what I really enjoyed is the switch from the Schlager stuff, like, you know, hey, everything's great and happy, to this, the chaos, through that, look at this graph. Every time I do, there's a zombie apocalypse approaching. When we go frame by frame here. That's just awesome. Highly creative with Zombies, der Zombie, Singular, die Zombies, Plural, and die Apokalypse, Singular, die Apokalypsen, Plural, the Apocalypse, and with a lot of Blut, das Blut, and Eingeweide even. Everything's very blutig, bloody. But you may be asking yourselves, well, why's the song called A Hurricane if there is no hurricane in it? Well, technically speaking, you're right, but lyrically speaking, you're wrong. Because, and that is a twist from the verse to the chorus. In the first verse, the lyrical eye basically explains that, you know, every time they look at a picture, they have to think of a certain person. And that person is, as it turns out, really annoying. It's not a positive association that they have when they look at that graph. And that person's smell still sticks on the lyrical eye, for instance, you know, it doesn't get away. There's no escape. And the chorus basically says, you're like a hurricane, you keep coming back, you keep surrounding me, you know, and I can't escape, up to the point of me totally giving in to you and destroying myself. And in that sense, you know, when you have that in mind, then also switching to the very gory English lyrics, the second half of the lyrics, it totally makes sense that they did it the way they did it. I love it. And by the way, the production value of this, not just the music video, but also the music itself, is very cool. I basically noticed that when I reacted to the album for the first time live on stream with you guys. I listened to each song, and after that I talked about each song, and I also gave my full album review at the end. Well, I'm also gonna be doing something similar just for this song alone, because I'm gonna be translating the German lyrics to English, and I'm gonna be translating the English lyrics to German for language learning, or maybe just people that are interested in, you know, the German language and culture. And I'm gonna be talking a little bit more in depth about each line, interesting German words, you know, linguistic details here and there, stuff like that. Stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video and if you wanna watch more Electric Callboy and other music, movie, game related videos about the German language and culture and how you can learn German with them, you know, over 600 videos waiting for you here on this channel and more to come, then subscribe, like the video, share it. And if you want to consider supporting me on patreon.com/definitely, or become a YouTube channel member, or do both, or buy me a coffee on Ko-fi, all the good YouTubey things, basically. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for considering that. I really, really do appreciate that from the bottom of my German heart. And with that being said, see you next time around. Definitely. Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.